Howdy folks, hope you're all enjoying your weekend and welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077, where for the next few videos we're going to be embarking on what, in my opinion, is the best questline with some of the greatest characters in the entire game. We're going to be really getting to know Johnny Silverhand much more intimately than at any time previous to this, and not just Johnny, but also some of the people that Johnny knew back when he was still Johnny Silverhand. And not just a disembodied personality construct taking up squatters' rights in my cranial real estate. Having recently come to an understanding with Johnny over the location of where his body was unceremoniously dumped in an oil field 50 years ago, we recognise that things are rapidly approaching the endgame, and Johnny, with my help, wants to at least attempt to make things right with all the people with whom he burned bridges all those years ago. And we're going to start with his on-again, off-again, erstwhile girlfriend, Rogue, the top fixer in Night City and the owner of the Afterlife.
V.
Johnny wants to ask you out on a date. What do you think?
Johnny's asking? Or is it you?
Johnny, you're the one who said you got no trouble telling us apart.
Okay. And where'd we go?
Where'd you want to go?
Silver Pixel Cloud in North Oak.
Okay. I'll swing by the Afterlife. Pick you up.
So, I'm going on a date with Rogue. It's a little weird, I suppose. I mean, she is old enough to be my great-grandmother. Although she's looking remarkably well for an 80-year-old. Then again, it must be pretty weird for her as well, because, well, it won't be me in the driving seat, will it? Johnny's going to be in control. I'm going to have to take the blue pill again. And Rogue and Johnny have a lot of baggage between them. So, I mean, looking at it from her perspective, she's going to be talking to Johnny, but she's going to be looking at me. So, yeah, I guess I could put up with a little weirdness for their sake. So I have to pick her up at the Afterlife in the evening, and conveniently enough, it's the evening right now. I still have no idea where we're going. I'll leave that up to her.
Some crew taking you along as bait?
That a compliment?
You look different.
Try again. Maybe you'll find some charm third time around.
Hey, Rogue. Ready?
Again, you.
We going?
Where's Johnny? Couldn't make it after all?
I'm just your driver.
See, you keep him on a short leash. Wise beyond your years. This Johnny's Porsche? Where'd you get it?
That's what was in the container. The one Grayson was talking about.
Okay. Got a lot of memories in this car. Let's go.
Silver Pixel Cloud, your favorite place?
Once, probably. Haven't been there in ages. Drive-ins went out of style a century ago. But Silver Pixel's still hanging in there.
Sounds like a prime place for a date.
Thought so too. Which is why I suggested Johnny take me there. A million years ago.
So it wasn't his idea.
Of course not. His idea of a romantic night out was blowing up Arasaka HQ. All right, V. Tell me what's going on. For real.
Meaning...
Johnny doesn't do a thing without an ulterior motive. So what's in play this time?
Johnny's changed. He really does want to spend some time with you. No hooks, no lines, no sinkers.
Right.
While we're driving, can I just point out, I mean, I'm aware of the technical issues that have plagued this game on consoles, but here on PC, just look at this.
Rogue?
Just taking it all in. A selfless Johnny Silverhand. Apparently you're a positive influence on him.
I mean, no loading screens. We're driving from one end of Night City to the other. From the oil fields in the northwest, right through Night City, to a drive-in in the hills of North Oak, the city's most wealthy district, right on the eastern edge of Night City, on the border with the Badlands, and not a single loading screen in sight. I'm beginning to see why this game suffered as badly as it did on console, and is only really playable on PC. I mean, the idea that developers even thought that they could do this on console in the first place is just, well, wildly ambitious. A bit like my driving. It's a good job the roads are clear.
Here we are.
Fuck. I don't believe it.
It really has been years. Managed to shut the whole thing down.
V, try to get inside.
Can't stop us, won't stop us. We asked you out on a date.
All right. Do your thing. I'll watch.
Wham bam
Gotta be
shalala.
the past, this. All right, let's go.
Guess we... Well done.
In case you're confused as to what exactly just happened
Try
there,
and get the projector started. I'll get us some seats.
Sure thing.
Right, let's go check the projector. Entrance is over here.
Huh, interesting.
Bushido 10. Fade to... Okay, looks like I found the projector. You wouldn't happen to know how to get it up and running.
To see.
Look at that. Last played Bushido 10. Perfect.
Looks like a spurt of runny shit.
V, we're at a drive-in. Movie's the last thing we care about. Just want some background noise, a little blood, tits, and gore, that sort of thing.
Bushido will give you that.
All right, V, run along. I'll take it from here.
Have fun, you crazy kids.
I guess the developers didn't take into consideration the possibility that an earlier quest might have actually led me here before, and take that into account when planning this mission.
Grabbed us the best spots. Hop on up.
Oh, so that's how you do it. Rogue, I don't need this world anymore, but I need you.
Johnny, I was wrong about you. And it's a crying shame.
This how you imagined this evening going?
Always knew things would have to change for us to just go out and catch a movie. Never imagined they'd change this much. Let's pretend it's 2015, huh? We just met, and I got no idea what a bastard you are.
But I like 2077, Rogue.
A far inferior version. Okay, so it's 2015. If you could do it all again, what would you change? Anything at all?
I do everything in my power not to lose you.
Johnny,
Hey, what's this?
nothing. It's just... Had a lot of time to think while you were away. What ifs and all that.
All that counts is I'm back. With you. I think that's way better than any what if.
But all we got's this one night.
It's more than I ever could have asked for. Rogue, I'm here on borrowed time in a borrowed body. But I'm here.
Look, don't panic. There's not going to be any granny porn here, okay? That's one particular line that even CD Projekt Red didn't have the balls to cross. Although, that's actually quite surprising considering the other stuff that they've done in this game. A lot of which I haven't actually shown you because I'd like to keep my YouTube channel. You're just going to have to take my word for it.
Johnny, I can't. It's not right.
I understand.
No, you don't. Tried so hard to pretend nothing's changed. To pretend I'm the same rogue you knew. Actually managed to fool myself for a little. Get back on my own.
Rogue. Fuck.
Great. Rogue blows Johnny off, and I'm the one who wakes up with a massive pair of blue balls.
Rogue's gone.
Yep.
Guess things did not go swimmingly.
Nope. Was gonna be a nice night at the drive-in. Now she's mad and won't tell me what about.
Any guesses?
Remember Grayson? How they spoke? How weird it was?
Weird's not the word, I don't think. He was toying with her. Could be something to that.
Gotta mull it over. For now, take me to North Oak.
That's supposed to help you figure out Rogue?
No, Kerry. Tell you once we're there. Movie was a turd wrapped in crepe paper.
Yeah. It's, I think, extremely likely that Rogue's reluctance wasn't really anything to do with Johnny. It was more... Oh, wow, it got daytime very quickly. Okay, yeah, we'll just pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, Rogue's reluctance wasn't anything to do with Johnny. It was more that she was feeling guilty because of the deals that she had to strike, and probably the people that she had to betray in order to stay alive after the Arasaka headquarters bombing. From her perspective, she was suddenly confronted with a Johnny Silverhand who was, to all intents and purposes, exactly the same Johnny Silverhand that she knew 50 years ago when he died. And he hadn't changed. Not in any real way that mattered. He still never compromised, he never backed down. And faced with that, she was probably forced to, well, confront the reality of how much she had to compromise in order to survive the Arasaka headquarters bombing, because she is the only person involved in it, other than Adam Smasher, who is still alive today. But Rogue isn't the only one of Johnny's old sidekicks who's still alive and kicking. She's just the only one who's still alive and kicking who was involved in the Arasaka headquarters bombing incident. We're about to meet another one of Johnny's old friends, although friend might be overstating the case a little.
This ought to work.
Well, so why are we here exactly?
Heard Kerry got himself a buck a mansion here. Done well.
Where do you hear anything about Kerry?
In and about town. Scream sheets are full of shit about him. Oh, right. You weren't around.
Mm-hmm. Your big night out. So what? Want to pay him a visit?
Yep. Seems as good a time as any.
You always did have some beef with him, didn't you?
Me? Nah. He's the one who couldn't decide whether to fuck me or boot me out of the band.
Which were you hoping for?
Problem with Kerr was he had a dick, meaning I wasn't interested. But he was missing the balls. Only posed as a rebel to fit in. Actually desperate not to step on any toes. Arasaka's especially.
You get along any better with the rest of the band?
Others didn't give a rat's dick about me. Nancy just enjoyed controlling us. Treated us all like sex-scavenging half-wits. Which was kinda true for Henry, actually. Tried to get with Denny. Thing was, those two rarely shared the same state of consciousness at once.
So I gotta hit Kerry's digs, look around, critique the drapes?
Know what they're writing about him? He's depressed, attempted suicide.
What, really worried he wants to hurt himself?
Who knows? Either way, could give him some pointers.
Meaning you want to go in person. Gotta hand you the reins again.
Yes. Behaved myself last time, didn't I? I think I warrant another furlough for good behavior.
Okay, but I want to know what you plan to do.
Nothing stupid, I promise. Just want to see how he's doing.
How you plan to tell him it's you? Could be dealing with some real personal shit right now. Might not be the best time to mess with his head.
V-Care was always dealing with personal shit. That's why, in spite of everything else, we got along. Don't worry. I'll play it by ear, sensitively. First things first. We gotta get into that house.
Okay, just let me know when you want to take the wheel.
Kerry Eurodyne, Samurai's lead singer and guitarist, although never as good a guitarist as Johnny Silverhand. And despite being the lead singer, never the poster boy for the band either. Again, that was always Johnny. Johnny had the charisma. Kerry had talent, but he didn't have the charisma. And that really ate at him, and was probably the cause of a lot of the problems in their relationship. Well, that and the fact that Johnny was a massive douchebag.
Kerry Eurodyne residents, please wait while I connect. What?
You'll never guess who.
Huh? Can't hear ya.
Come back later? Maybe?
Nah, come on. We're lucky the dog's even home.
Although I have to say, any insecurities that Kerry may or may not have harboured about Johnny's superior talent, the death of Johnny Silverhand, the breakup of the band Samurai, none of that seems to have hurt Kerry financially. Based on where he currently lives, he has actually been massively successful in the years since. Although he hasn't had a new album out for a few years. And I am actually quite looking forward to breaking into his pad and poking around in his stuff.
Fugly as seafood barf. Hope it was expensive at least. Something's gotta justify this level of tacky.
This really doesn't look like a place that Kerry decorated himself. It looks like something.
Fuck. Cookie cutter crap straight from a
Yeah,
catalog.
exactly, Johnny.
Doubt Kerry picked this. Always ate out. Always.
Somebody, probably an assistant, picked all of this shit out of a catalogue for him, and all he did was sign the check. Before Kerry Eurodyne became the rock god and American cultural icon we know today, he was someone else entirely, someone even he may not remember, or perhaps more precisely, would rather forget. talking about how he always played second fiddle to Johnny Silverhand when he was in Samurai. Yeah, that's certainly true.
Wicked bad collection.
Wow, now I am impressed. Played a few of these myself back in our samurai days.
Acts like that run us many eddies?
Forget it, we couldn't afford it. That's Kerry's fave.
Never fade away.
Guess if I had a fave, it'd be that one.
What's...
Old single we put out. No idea why Kerry hoards shit like that.
Okay, even I know that one.
An oldie but a goodie.
What's...
Second Conflict. Kerry'd always go straight for kitsch with titles. Guess nothing's changed. Ah, beautiful butterfly Kerry emerging from his silky samurai Christmas.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Now I just feel kind of embarrassed for him. What else is in here? And where is he? I mean, he's home. He answered the buzzer at the gate. I guess he must be in the shower or something. Hopefully it's the shower. Looking at this house, I don't really want to contemplate what the or something might be.
All right, I'll give him that one.
What? What are you talking about, Johnny? Where the hell are you, Johnny? I seem to have lost Johnny. He back here? Is he upstairs? We haven't actually checked out upstairs yet.
Probably the only actual necessity in this whole pad. Bet he sits here and thinks, the fuck I need all this shit for?
Yeah, probably. Although, well, I don't know. It has been 50 years, Johnny. He might not be the same Kerry that you knew. Although, looking at this place, I suspect Johnny's probably correct.
Looks like he's showering.
Alone, too. Good thing, believe me. Okay, leave the rest to me. I'll get him out of there.
Oh, just in case it wasn't obvious by now, in case anybody actually cares, Kerry's gay.
Drop one of Misty's special pills. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, feels so much better. Now let's see which are up for show and which are actually strummable.
Who the fuck? Keep playing.
All right. Kerry?
No. No. This is some fucking joke. Hang on. What did Silverhand tell me before he died?
Told you to leave Samurai. Go your own way. Clearly I was right, as I often am.
Johnny fucking Silverhand. Fuck. I mean, how?
Surprise.
Motherfucker!
Oi, careful with the goods. That's my fucking head, not Johnny's.
Okay, weren't expecting me. I get it.
Oh fucking contraire. Been waiting 50 years to do that. So you changed a bit. Sporting a new style, trying to stay hip.
Not looking all bad yourself, either.
Shit. Johnny. Oh, man, I need a drink. Alright. Come on. Tell me. Why do you look like a small-time klepto-punk from the afterlife?
This is V. You like him.
The fuck, Johnny? Doesn't explain a thing.
Nice place.
Ain't seen much of it yet. Moved in after the 4th album came out.
All sold well, apparently.
Fuck you, Johnny. Don't even start.
Who'd you sign with?
Shit. With Arasaka. Mornings, I record at their studio. Then evenings, Yori pops over for a little neighborly cookout.
And who'd you really sign with?
MSM Records.
Another pillar of society.
Come on. Sit down with me. Tell me where you've been all this time.
Live here all by your lonesome?
Nah, got my cook, Ariel, but he's off today. Miguel... What am I... Not your biz, June. Sit down. Start talking.
Steel yourself for a long story.
I just really wanted to be tragic. Sad as all fuck over all those years. 'Cause if I hear you spent them with the Nomads, open road, wind in your hair, or cool and relaxed in orbit, and now you've just popped by to shit all over my life, well, I'ma lose my damn mind.
Oh, it is a heartbreaker.
Oh, fuck. Remember? The one damn time Henry showed up sober and clean as a whistle.
Uh-huh, and played absolute tripe.
At least Danny was happy.
Stuff about you being depressed. It true.
Nope. Promo strategy.
Suicide attempts too. Think putting a bullet through your skull will help your sales?
Didn't work for you. Nobody remembers Samurai. Now you're just butthurt because I managed fine without you.
Fuck me, got no answer to that. Looking at him now, those really were the best of times.
Playing fucking rat-infested dumps. Argued before every gig. Had no idea what we wanted to play, and never had an Ed to our name. Nancy, control freak. Henry smelled like zappers and piss. I was always stealing pants.
Hella good times, man. Never did get what Denny saw in that guy. I mean, smart ain't that one. Maybe too smart for the company she kept.
Nah, Denny always went for losers, incapable of dressing themselves. Oh, Hank was perfect. Half a brain and high all the time. She got to rescue him over and over again.
Why'd she never try and fix me?
Would have had to get in line, that's why.
Still in touch with the gang?
Just Nance. Changed her name to Bess Isis. Works for N54 News. Good. Track down Denny and Henry if you want.
And in true Cyberpunk style, a great moment is being ruined by the animation on Kerry's road.
Get together? You know, jam or something?
Bess Isis, damn, Nance really went for it. Though all I hear is part-time stripper with a thing for ancient Egypt.
Shame you died. Sure she would have welcomed your input.
How's she in general, besides having nothing to do with music?
Could ask her yourself.
Henry probably killed his own liver.
Nah, I would have heard if he was gone. Got mutual friends. Few calls and I should be able to track him down.
Denny might still be in the biz. Actually had talent. And the spine.
Yeah, released something not too long ago. Moved to North Oak, too.
You just said you weren't in touch.
Didn't hear from her. I think she might be avoiding me.
You ever leave this house?
Nope.
You want to bring Samurai back?
No. Could do one gig, play some dive where nobody plays us. I mean, got my reputation to think about.
But I won't have to explain what happened. All this.
Nah, we'll spare him. Hella boring story. Biochips, Arasaka's evil schemes, magic pills. We'll just say you're my new input.
All right, let's do it.
Fuck yeah! Okay. Send you Nancy's number in a sec. I'll go after Henry and Denny.
I'm not there, figure it out with V.
Sure. You two get along?
Sure, kid loves me.
Yeah, I bet.
How am I?
Johnny, you okay?
No.
Ah, so you must be V. Johnny mentioned something like this might happen.
You two have fun at least?
That a hint of disapproval, I hear? Just sit tight for a bit. Rest. Don't worry about a thing.
I'm a bit worried about your robe.
The hell is this concert thing?
Did you hear that?
Gets sharper as the pills wear off. So?
Want to see Samurai live? Probably won't get another chance.
What if this ends up like the Rogue thing? One big letdown.
Nah, this is different. Kerry needs this concert.
Okay, calling Nancy.
Fuck yeah, nice.
And yep, we're actually going to do it. We're going to get the band back together. But that's not going to be quite as straightforward as you might at first think.
Nancy? Bess? Bess Isis?
No, this is her underpaid, underappreciated assistant. Steven, N54 News, how can I help?
Want to talk to Bess?
She's not here.
Calling from Kerry Eurodyne's residence.
Cool. But Bess still isn't here. She was supposed to be back 2 days ago. Went to the Totentowns to shoot some stuff, story on Maelstrom. Call back next week or just watch the news. Anything happens to her, I'll be the first to cover it.
Got a bad feeling, V. Think we better head to the Taunton tent.
Like I said, this is not going to be simple, but it is going to be fun. I can honestly say, without any hint of exaggeration, I had more fun with this questline and with Kerry Eurodyne than with every other story element in Cyberpunk 2077 combined. It really is that much fun. And I hope you've enjoyed this one, because that's all I have time for today. We'll be continuing the Kerry Eurodyne story in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. And as always, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.